Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Colonel's Kitchen. We are coming to you live from the campus of Eastern Kentucky University and the kitchen of Cafe Burrier on the third floor of the Burrier building. The Colonel's Kitchen is a joint production with the EKU Office of Alumni Engagement and the College of Education and Applied Human Sciences. I'm Dan McBride, joined as always by Dr. Dana Bush. Dana?
Yeah.
3 firsts tonight on our show. Yep. It is our first show of 2022.
Right.
It is our first show here in the kitchen where we're not wearing masks or socially distancing, so it's nice to see everyone's face. And tonight is our first show ever with a live studio audience. So say hello to our live studio audience. We want to welcome them. Thank you. And we're gonna see how it goes. We've never done it with a live audience before, and so
here we go.
It'll be exciting. Let's talk a little bit about some things that are coming up before we get to the show. We want to let our folks watching out there that we do have another alumni spotlight coming up, and this one will be part of Scholars Week, and it's coming up next Tuesday, and that will be the 5th of April. And as part of Scholars Week, we will feature Dr. Jason Gulley. And if you do not know who Dr. Jason Gulley is, you will want to watch because he has done some amazing work in the area of cave mapping, but also glacier mapping, and it's really interesting stuff. He's got some great video stuff. He's been featured in the New York Times, National Geographic, lots of different publications. We are going to meet him next Tuesday at 7 p.m. as part of Scholars Week. And then also we want to remind everybody about Giving Day. It is coming up on April 13th. It is our 24 hours of giving to support Eastern Kentucky University. Our goal is 2022 for 2022. It's not about the amount of money raised. It's about the participation. We want to get everyone involved and everyone giving, whether you give $1 or $1,000 or whatever you give. It's all about participation. We want people to join in That'll be coming up on the 13th, EKU's Giving Day 2022. Be watching for information on that. It'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. But tonight we're in the kitchen again, and it is good to be back. We've got Chef Sang with us, and we'll get to him in just a minute.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about what's on the menu for tonight, Dana.
That's right. Oh, there's actually a fourth first.
A fourth first?
Yes. We're going to be helping cook.
Oh, that's right. We're going to go in the
Sang.
kitchen and
That's
cook.
That's right.
Which is great when you get in there. A little scary when I get in there.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So first up is corn muffins. I'm going to be helping out with the corn muffins, and I think you're going to come in behind me.
And I'm going to help with the race day pie.
That's right, right. And then we have, let me get corn chowder. Oh, and this is the best corn chowder. So if you've been to Cafe Burrier, you might have had this corn chowder before. It is delicious. I can't wait for us to try it here tonight. Barbecue brisket with creamy coleslaw, which would be great as well.
It'll be delicious. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that because I'm starving. I did not eat dinner tonight.
I didn't either.
I'm saving it up. All right, now let's talk a little bit about Cafe Burrier does not meet during this semester, right? But we'll open again in the spring, in the fall.
That's right.
And be ready to go, right?
That's right. So a little bit after Labor Day, we'll start serving on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. A fixed menu with Sang and our students in our quantity food class. We hope that you can join us in the fall. You'll be able to go online and make reservations about mid-August, and the full semester menu will be up there. You have to get in there fast because those reservations go quickly, as you know.
Yes, as I missed out last year, and fortunately I knew somebody who could help me out. But we do have several people in our audience tonight who are regular attendees of Cafe Burrier, so we're going to get some of their perspective tonight since they have a lot to compare it to.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's enough from us. Let's go to the kitchen. Chef Sang is back, and he's going to tell us who he's got with him tonight. Chef Sang,
hello, how are you?
We can see your face. It's nice to see your face. Tell us who's going to be in the kitchen with you tonight.
We have as Dr. Bushi said, we have a cornbread muffin and a grilled corn chowder, and we have a barbecue brisket and creamy coleslaw, and we have a Jordan here.
Yeah, tell us who's going to be
going
helping
to present how to make the race day pie today. And the first one is I'm going to work with Dr. Bush to make the cornbread muffin. So
put my hair up.
She's putting her hair up.
Get all ready here.
I'm a assistant.
Safe.
She's going to make that.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to make. Okay, great.
All right. So I set up all the ingredients here.
All right.
So as you see on the tray, we have the all-purpose flour, and this is the baking powder,
right?
And the salt.
Yep.
And this is the cornmeal, and the yellow cornmeal, and this is the sugar. So you can put all the dry ingredients in the mixing bowl here.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with some flour.
I will
tip that back.
Yes, like this.
All right.
And what is that thing you're putting it in?
It's a
The
flour
blender.
Blender.
Just I will move.
Yeah, so we'll take off the paddle.
Yes.
All right. So we've got the flour in there.
Yes, all the dry ingredients.
And that is all-purpose flour,
Yes,
correct?
right,
Because
correct.
we don't need leavening yet.
And
This
yellow cornmeal.
yellow cornmeal.
All right.
All right.
And this is the sugar.
So we got some sugar.
Yes.
Now, some people will put sugar in their cornbread, corn muffins in Kentucky, and some will not. So it just kind of depends. Here we go. Saying I need a spoon.
Okay. Yes. I use my hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a spoon.
I think so. I put it in the refrigerator.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like, it's
Yeah, a
okay.
little cool.
Yeah. So it's fine. It'll be all right. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
And there is the baking powder.
Baking powder.
Yeah. So this is a quick bread. So we are going to use the baking powder
Salt.
instead of yeast.
Okay.
All right. After that, so you can mix
kind
the.
of turn this around just a little bit
Yes,
here.
right.
Kind of mix it all together.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I will set up the attachment
Okay.
to the mixer. And then you can put all the dry,
Yep.
the wet ingredients.
Okay. And
And
this is butter.
Yeah, melted butter.
Unsalted.
Unsalted.
Okay. And some
Yes.
milk.
Yes, milk.
Just regular milk or
It's-
buttermilk?
It's
or
2% milk.
2% milk.
Yes. Very good. Very good point.
And
And this is the egg.
egg. All right.
One egg.
One egg.
So this recipe is standardized. If you follow the recipe, so you can make the 12 corn muffins.
All right. We're going to start it up here.
Yes. And then you can vigorously stir. Once it's mixed, it means it's done. Yes.
All right.
So if you do too long, another gluten will be developed. So it'll be like a corn muffin will be kind of like a chewy. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You don't want a chewy corn muffin. A corn muffin should just kind of fall apart in your mouth.
and then, yes. And we are going to transfer this one into the muffin tin here. So before we do like another, we need to spray a little bit.
Yep.
That. And then Dr. Bush, you can use this one.
Yep.
Yes.
So using this ice cream scoop, make
Yes.
sure that we're getting the same amount in each of the muffin tins here.
You can
Now-
put just the half of the like another
Okay.
muffin tin. Yes. The volume will
That
be
good?
increased. Yes. While we
Yeah.
are baking.
Yeah, it will rise because we
Okay.
have leavening agents in there.
All right. Very good.
Now, growing up, we made a lot of cornbread at my house, my grandmother's. We would always use cast iron
Mm-hmm.
or put it in
Yes,
a cast
right.
iron skillet
Uh-huh.
or a cast iron
Uh-huh.
muffin
Yes.
tin.
Bon Tavern restaurant, they use the cast iron
Yeah.
skillet.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Love cornbread.
mhm.
All right. Am I doing it too slow here?
It's
Is
fine.
this too slow for television
It's
or
fine.
YouTube or Facebook or? Oh, sorry.
That's why the previously like we show that and then we show on the product like
That's
ta-da, like this.
That's right. That's right. That's why you already have some made.
Yeah,
right
right.
here.
This is fascinating TV.
But today it's a little bit different. Okay.
What else can we say about cornbread? No. We used to go to Rose's Cafeteria. I don't know if anyone else ever went to Rose's Cafeteria, but you had two choices: a roll or cornbread.
Okay.
I'd always get the cornbread. It was a little too sweet for me,
Yes.
though.
I get the same choice as a Cracker Barrel, so
That's right. Or you biscuit or corn.
yeah.
I like their corn muffins. So.
All right.
All
Very
right.
good.
There we go.
Looks good. So we can bake it in the oven. So the temperature is the 475, and then we can bake it for 10 minutes. So we'll see the product after
Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay?
All right.
All right. The next one is the Jordan and Mr. McBride will make the race day pie. And after that, we are going to move to the next one.
Move that over.
Yeah, we'll move this over so we can see all the ingredients.
All right, now Jordan, for folks who may be
Could you
tuning in
bake
for the
for
first
10
time,
minutes?
tell them a little bit about who you are. You're a graduate of the program, right? So let's
Yes.
tell our viewers who you are and how you got here.
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Jordan Ellis. I'm a graduate of the dietetics program. I graduated in 2019, but I have a background in baking and pastries. I have a degree in baking and pastries from Sullivan University, and worked as a chef for about 15 years, mostly for the Kroger company. And they had some really cool programs, like a chef shop program, and then towards the later end of my time there, they had a little pastry shop. And I got to kind of man that, and that was really cool. And I got to make all my own homemade desserts and kind of run it like my own little bakery, even though someone else was footing the bill. So that was pretty nice.
So that's your specialty, right? Is the
Yeah.
pastries and the desserts, right?
Exactly.
So
yeah.
that's why we're doing the race day pie. All right.
Yep.
Let's get into it here. Tell us what we're going to do.
Okay. Are you going to do the mixing?
What you tell me what to do and
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Let's do the mixing. So
We got
grab
bowl.
we got the bowl here. So let's set up. All right. I'll let you go ahead and add the sugar and the flour. So I'll just go ahead and tell everyone we got. We've got sugar,
Sugar first.
flour. Yep. Eggs, pecans, chocolate chips, butter, and vanilla for what's
Okay.
going into it.
All right. The sugar is in.
Okay. You can go ahead and add the flour,
Flour.
and then we'll go ahead and put the paddle in.
Put the paddle
And
in.
go ahead and mix that up really well so the dry ingredients are kind of blended well before we add everything else.
Is that all right?
Yep, you got it.
All right, you may have to take it from there.
Yeah.
Unlike Dana, I'm not. Oh yeah, there we go.
Kind of blend it up.
Blending it up.
Blending it up.
Even though it's not a blender, but it's blending it up.
It's all semantics.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Oh, now it's really going.
Yep. Okay.
Right now.
So we'll just give that another little mix to make sure it's all nothing settled in the bottom or anything. All right. The next, we'll start with the butter.
The butter.
Yep.
All right. And then use this to get it all down in there. All right. And this is kind of fun with the butter. It kind of just oozes around.
Yeah.
It actually looks tasty. I mean, I wouldn't eat a stick of butter, but it's tempting. I'm not going to lie. I'm that hungry.
Yep. If it's got butter on it, you know it's going to be good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't want to keep going forever to try to get all that out.
Yeah. Good. Perfect. Yeah. We'll go ahead and mix that together.
Mix that, all right.
Pull it down.
That'd be really good. Sling it all over the place.
I've done that before, for sure.
That's what I definitely would do. If I was manning this alone, it would end up all over the place.
All right. Get those blended and get the the sugar to kind of incorporate with the butter really well. And then when it kind of gets that nice little powdery look, it starts to blend well, then we can add the eggs. And I like to just kind of add them in as it's going, but I'm not going to make you do that. So you
Okay,
can go
so
ahead
I'm
and
just
do
going
that.
to dump them in.
Yep. Just dump them in.
All right.
Great.
Put that in the butter. It's done.
Yep. Blending it. It's going to start to, that dry powdery look's going to start to look a little more
A little thicker.
cohesive. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to start to look good. Start to look like pie filling.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then I'm just going to toss this in real quick. This is the vanilla.
Vanilla. Yes.
And then, yeah, it's blending really well, but whenever you do have something that you're using in a mixer, there do tend to be, some of the dry ingredients, some of the ingredients, they're kind of like getting separated by the paddle and can get kind of not incorporated as well as you want. So before you're done, you want to like blend it with your spatula. Just kind of go around, scrape the bowl, make sure everything is well
Getting down in there,
incorporated.
yeah.
So it can tend to get kind of stuck on the bottom sometimes. And then the paddle works really nice as a little scraper too, if you need to get your stuff off like that. And then, yeah. All right. I'll let you add these real quick.
All right. Which first? Does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. These are all two ingredients: the chocolate chips and the
Chocolate
pecans. Kind of the two main flavors of the raised day pie.
Although I will say, when you put that vanilla in there, it totally changed the smell of it. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah, absolutely. It gives it that nice little extra something. This is
it didn't smell bad before. Let me just clarify.
right. Yeah, butter never smells bad.
Exactly.
But this is a really nice, easy recipe. You just got everything there. You just literally just put it all together and you put it in your pie dough. Tonight we have a graham shell pie crust we're using. Kind of for convenience sake, we're just using one ready to go. But if you're confident in making a good pie crust, then you can also do that. And I'll just get this off of here.
Yeah.
All right. I'll scrape the paddle down, then I'll let you do
Putting it in the.
put it in the crust.
Listen, if at any point you feel like there's something you need to do and not me, don't.
Oh, no.
Don't make me do it just to include me.
You're doing great. I
don't want to mess the pie up. So.
I get a little OCD about getting all the stuff off. I don't want to waste anything. So.
That's good.
All right. So I'll let you mix all that in there.
So I'm just gonna put it all in, right?
Yep.
And is there any?
Look at that technique.
I know.
Wow.
Looks like I've been doing it for years.
So
doesn't it?
impressive.
Yeah, I want to get it all. I assume we will get it all in there, and then we will kind of smooth it out. And
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Make sure I get it all. All right. Try to be like you and not waste any. Make sure, oop, get it all out.
Yeah. Perfect. Very good.
And then we spread it around
Yeah,
so
pretty
it's
good. Yep.
not too heavy on one side.
Looks great. Everything looks nicely incorporated. There's not like too much on one side or anything. It looks good. And so we're going to cook this at 325 for about 45 minutes to an hour until it's kind of set. Sometimes that can be kind of tricky to like know like what's set enough, what's too jiggly, whatever. So it just kind of comes with a little experience learning that. But you want to cook it till it's golden brown. So right now it's kind of pale right there. You want to kind of cook it to where the top looks kind of the same color as the crust there. And it can, if it does get too dark before it's done, if it's still not all the way cooked, you can cover it with foil and continue to cook it to keep it from getting too overly brown.
All right.
So that's it.
Perfect.
So we'll throw that in the oven.
Keep it from getting too jiggly.
That's right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
going back over here. What's next?
Anna, please come here.
Oh, we got some students. Dana, let Dana tell us who the students are.
All right, so I think Anna Knuckles is coming in. Is that right, Anna?
Yes.
And Anna is a junior from Versailles, majoring in dietetics.
So Anna and I will make the corn chowder. So I will present that, and before we start, I will introduce the ingredients. So I'm going to use the bacon fat. It's similar to the lard. I'm going to use this one, and I cook the bacon a little bit. And I'm going to use the green onions. This one I chopped that. And this is the milk, the evaporated milk. I'm going to use this one, and also I'm going to use the heavy cream. This one. And this is Worcestershire sauce. And I'm going to use the butter. And this the chive. I cut the chive for garnish the soup. And I have a grilled corn here, fresh corn. And this is a chicken stock. Okay. So before I get started, I get the corns from the corn cob like that. Corn kernels, you can get it like this. And don't throw away the naked corn cob. So we are going to use this one for the soup as well. So it will provide like a savory flavor to the soup. So you can cut it like that. And now you can start could you put the bacon fat into the pot, please? Yes. And you can put it on here.
Okay.
And then you can start to saute the onions. And also you can add the butter.
All right, should I grab
Yes,
those?
yeah, butter. And also you can add the bacon to the pot. And you can saute nicely together.
Sizzling.
Yep. So roasting the corn just brings out the flavor. Oh, it's so wonderful. Much better than if you just boiled it and then cut it off. Roasting it's going to give a lot more flavor to this soup.
So you can saute for 1 or 2 minutes. I'll reduce the heat a little bit. And then after that, we can add the corn. Okay, right here.
We have onions and bacon and roasted corn and a little bit of bacon fat, which is, the
Yeah.
best thing to saute
You can
stuff.
saute very good.
right?
Sounds
And
perfect.
then you
Yeah.
can also
Come on,
add potatoes.
Potatoes.
potatoes. Yeah, a little bit of starch is going to help
It's
thicken
good.
it.
Mhm. Yeah, you can cook it. And then, yes, you can,
This is a great
Yeah.
view here.
you can stir nicely. And you can add the chicken stock, and you can add all the wet ingredients to the soup.
There's the
Evaporated
cream.
milk.
No,
And this
Now
is a
here
heavy
comes the
cream as well.
that's the cream.
And
Oh, I didn't see
this is
the-
also
Was it
Worcestershire
chicken
sauce.
stock?
Yeah, Worcestershire
There's a little
sauce.
bit of
And for the
Worcestershire.
taste, if you want to enhance the taste, you can also add Tabasco sauce here. So it will enhance the flavor, taste a little bit.
Mhm.
And this naked corn cob, you can put it in the soup, and then you can make the soup with the naked corn cob. And you can boil it for 30 minutes, because we need time to cook the potatoes, right? So after that, the potato will release the starch from potato, so the soup will be thickened. So if you wanna have if you wanna thicken the soup, you can also use some slurry, and also you can use the cornstarch, and to thicken the soup. Okay. So after you make that, you can garnish with chopped chives, and you can sprinkle on top of it. So for tasting, I already made the soup over there, and you can taste that later. Okay, right. Okay. Thank you very much, Anna. The next one, I will show you the brisket. Okay. Right.
Brisket.
All right, and this, let's see, this
Yes, I can use this.
Olivia?
All right,
Olivia's
Olivia
gonna help.
Cates.
Or
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes, we have Olivia here. So she's the junior student in the food and nutrition program, and she's going to help me to cut the brisket. Okay.
So Olivia is a junior from Berea, Kentucky, right? Yep. Madison County girl. All right,
Oh, here we go.
now we're talking.
All right.
Yeah, here we go.
So this is a
All
brisket.
right.
So I cooked this one for 15 hours.
Yeah.
So I came here like early in the morning today.
Thing
So
has been here a long
I
time.
cook it. You know I cooked this one for 5 hours at 250 degrees, and then after that, I wrap with the parchment paper to keep the moisture in it. If I didn't do that, the meat will be dried. So I will show you later. After we slice it, you will see some moisture in it. Okay, so it will be tender and very nice brisket. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's fine. Yeah. And I will cut it like that. Right. So I will show you it's very juicy, right? So you can slice it. And
Oh, so
this
good.
you can taste it this one today. And after I cut, I made the BBQ sauce today, so you can put extra BBQ sauce on the sliced the beef brisket, okay, like that, and then you can enjoy that. I will set up the meat over there, and you can pick it up. Okay. All right. Do you have any questions about this one?
We also have sausage.
Great work, Olivia.
Yeah, we also have a sausage. We have the Black Forest sausage. It's good as well, and then you can also eat with that, with the coleslaw and also chowder and the beef brisket together with the corn muffin. Okay. All right. Could you keep moving? Yes, I'll keep cutting after the coleslaw. Yeah, please. Jenna, please come here. Yes.
All right, we're bringing Jenna in now.
Yeah, Jenna Cecil. She's
All right,
also
yes.
a junior from Lebanon, Kentucky, and a dietetics major.
All right.
And we're going to do the coleslaw now, right?
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
Okay.
We're going to bring food out for our studio audience so they can
Right.
get a head start on this here in just a second. Well, the clam chowder's out, so you guys can help yourselves to that.
Corn
chowder, I'm sorry.
Corn.
Corn chowder. Chowder.
Okay. In terms of a coleslaw, we have the coleslaw mix here, and we have a mayonnaise mixture. So mayonnaise, sugar, salt, and apple cider vinegar, and you can mix all together. This one in the bowl like that, and could you add this one? I will bring a.
Got the coleslaw coming together. I'm going to whisk
Okay,
those
and then I will mix
ingredients.
that, and then you can
Oh, look
pour
back
that
at these
to the.
ingredients here.
Whiskey.
Yeah. Coleslaw is another one of those things that,
That looks good.
you can do a mayonnaise
you
base. This has mayonnaise
thoroughly.
and vinegar, but some coleslaws have a little bit more vinegar than mayonnaise. But this one's a creamy coleslaw. I like a creamy coleslaw.
I do too. So what's in the coleslaw?
So we just have cabbage and the carrot.
Oh,
You shred those. And
That's Jordan.
this
I will
one has
also set
a
up the
pepper, green pepper. Some people put green pepper in, some don't. Onion, a green onion. And then, so you mix all that together. Then you do your sauce, which is mayonnaise,
Yes,
apple
you can
cider
do it.
vinegar, a little bit of sugar.
Always
Because
a little bit of
a little bit of sugar, and that does a nice little reaction there with the vinegar and some salt.
Yes.
And notice how she's just getting in there with her hands, because that's the best way to make sure you're getting all that sauce into the coleslaw.
Into the slaw.
Yeah, just get your hands dirty. Get in there.
That's my kind of way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I will put 2 pieces.
All right. So I've got a question that I've been meaning to ask you like all night. Are you wearing your jingle boots?
I'm not wearing my jingle boots. I almost wore my St. Patrick's Day shirt though that I didn't get to wear this year because
yeah.
we didn't do a St. Patty's Day shirt.
Yeah, gotta pass that one.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't 40 degrees outside, I would. But it's a short sleeve shirt, so I decided better not do that.
Yeah. Well, I guess you just save those jingle boots for Christmas.
For holidays, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, so
All right.
Yes.
studio audience is starting
Could
to
you
get
give me like
Yeah.
2 corn muffins?
and we're gonna have
We're
our food.
digging into the corn chowder right now.
Yeah,
Our plates are getting ready.
being prepared.
That's right. Yes.
And Jordan, what are you working on over there?
I'm just slicing up some of this brisket.
Slicing up the brisket. All
It's
right.
so tender. It's just
Is
falling
it
right
just
apart.
falling apart?
That's what I like to
And
hear.
it smells amazing too.
It all smells great.
Oh, I know.
I wanna put more meat.
Tell you, whoever invents smell-o-vision will one day be a very rich person.
If we could just figure out a way.
Just figure out a way. I
And
know.
not scratch and smell television. That was
Yeah.
needless.
Yeah.
Just tear up your screen.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Now, do you like a sweet barbecue sauce, or are you more like a?
Just
I'm a wimp. I don't like anything spicy.
Okay.
So yeah, I usually go with something sweet. But I do love brisket. I mean,
Oh, I love brisket.
we, our staff tries to go out and get barbecued. As a matter of fact, we've done it like 3 times in the last month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I always get the brisket.
Mhm. Yeah, I love brisket too. Brisket, I don't think you need as much sauce as you might on like a pulled pork
Yeah.
or something like that, because the brisket, the flavor is just really
yes,
neat.
yes, we can slice one thing. Yes.
Wonderful.
That's the only thing we didn't count on with the studio audience is they're getting served
I know,
first. We're
I know.
getting served last, so they're already enjoying the deliciousness, and we are still
I know.
waiting.
Yeah.
And
We are
waiting.
still waiting. I know.
So we're
I
getting
don't know. Can we get a thumbs up from the
Anna,
studio
just set up
audience?
the
How's
phone
it?
so
let me
that-
know.
We am seeing lots of thumbs up
Thumbs
on
up.
the
That's good.
corn chowder.
They're living the chowder.
Yeah.
We'll get some soon.
We're just
Okay,
waiting.
here you go.
See, we're
Here
getting
we
the
go.
whole.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Thane.
Well, this is
It's
great.
wonderful.
You threw in some bonus stuff here too.
Oh yes, thank
There's
you.
the chowder.
Yep.
There you go.
Go.
Yeah, here, let's put it over
Okay.
here. Yeah, let's get that out. Yeah, thank you. Now we're
Oh, a
talking.
spoon. Oh, wonderful. Yeah,
I need a
that's
spoon for my chowder. Thank you.
helpful to
I saw some out there trying to eat it with a fork. It
It
just
was a
didn't.
fork. Soup and forks. You know, unless it's a really hearty soup, that doesn't work out real well.
It does
I
not.
cannot seem to get this in.
It does not. All right.
All right.
So here we go. We're gonna give it a shot. You can go first.
All right.
You're gonna get your chowder first.
I'm kind of far, so I'm going to pick this up so I don't.
Yeah,
dribble.
yeah. You don't want to spill it all over me.
Mm.
Good.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, it's one of those things that you just kind of want to stick your head down in and just.
Yeah.
Mm.
Very good. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
I mean, you can taste the roasted corn.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it makes a huge difference.
Just, it's very full of flavor.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get a
That's a
potato.
great descriptor. Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
that's delicious.
That's good. All right.
That's delicious.
What
Mm.
else we got?
Well,
There's butter
oh,
on
we
the
didn't
muffin.
even try the muffin. Yeah, you want to try the muffin?
I do. Thank
Now,
you.
would you crumble this up and put it in your corn chowder, or would you just eat it separate?
I would eat it separate. That's how I would do it.
Yeah.
But I do think it could be good crumbled up and put in the chowder.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people who like to crumble and put
Yeah.
things in their soup. I just don't. Look, the muffin is just breaking apart in my hands,
Mhm.
which is a good sign.
Mhm. Yep,
It makes it very difficult to put the butter on it.
that's good. A little sweet. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
I might eat my muffin with a fork.
Wait, this is a little crumbly. That may be the one I made. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I like them that way.
All right.
Now what are you going to get?
I'm going in for this pulled pork here.
Brisket it up.
All right, not pulled pork, brisket. Thank you.
Brisket it up.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It is very tender. Jordan,
You're gonna like that.
I love brisket. Oh yeah.
Isn't that good? Oh wow.
I mean, you can tell that it was cooking for 15 hours.
15 hours. I mean, that's dedication.
That is.
Yes. You know, when we do one of these shows, I mean, we make it seem effortless, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Chef Sang has been here
Yeah.
since very early today preparing this meal.
The amount of work he puts in ahead of time,
It's amazing.
just so it's all ready when we get here.
Yeah.
Now he's got extras he's giving up too.
Yeah.
So the audience is now getting their meat.
Yeah.
They're getting the brisket and then they're getting the bonus
I
sausage.
know, that's
I
a
don't know.
bonus. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it though.
The chowder's really good. Yeah.
That's good.
I didn't try the slaw. Have you tried the slaw?
I can't remember.
I haven't tried the slaw yet, but I'm getting ready to. But I need a little more brisket first.
I think I did try the slaw. It's good. I'm going back in for the soup. I love soup, especially on a day like today.
Oh yeah.
Perfect day for soup.
All right, I'm gonna dig into the slaw.
Mm.
It is creamy. That's good.
Mm.
Oh yeah. So we should remind people that the recipes
Mhm.
are all posted on the Facebook page. So,
That's right.
and the recipes for each show afterwards are posted there too. And I think they're on our website too. Is that right? Aren't they on our website too?
Yep.
Yeah. There it is. The full menus are available at alumni.eku.edu/Colonel's Kitchen. So you can go there to see the full menu.
Yeah, we would love to know if you've made something that you've seen on the show, how it turned out.
Yeah.
You can-
I think I saw Diane Wilson maybe was on earlier, and she has. I know she has at times tried to make some of the things that we've done on the show. So, a little barbecue sauce for the brisket coming in. Sweet.
I've made several of the things. On our very first show, we did a beef Wellington, and it
Yeah.
was wonderful. Little mini beef Wellingtons, and they were great. Thank you, Sang.
There's so many good things. I just keep bouncing around.
Yep. Well, I think everyone's had a chance to try some. I think maybe we should ask.
We're going to bring the studio
yes.
audience up and get some feedback
bring a
now.
few people up here to see what they think about it.
All right. Somebody come up and give us some feedback here.
All right, we've got one
We
slowly
have a brave-
coming up.
Got a brave soul, a volunteer.
Hello, kind sir. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Kevin Hudson. My wife works here.
Yes, I know Michelle very well.
You probably didn't know.
Yes.
So anyway, one of the big things I was looking forward to was the brisket and how
Mm.
and how the doctor treated that.
Yep.
Particularly with all the spices. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to do some smoking with my own with some meat and brisket and stuff like that. And the mixture, I never get it quite right.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to see what a professional would do.
Yeah.
And I'm very pleased so far. Particularly, even on top of that, the pineapple and the barbecue and sauce. It's delicious.
It's amazing all the different flavors that can go into a sauce and come out just tasting like magic.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
pretty simple, but that's what I was looking for.
All right, so you really enjoyed the brisket
Mhm.
and the sauce. What about
I'm just starting on the sausage, but I
Okay.
love sausage. So
Do you? Okay. Yeah. What about the corn chowder?
oh, awesome. She told me a year ago it was awesome.
So Kevin's wife, Michelle, works in the office here in the Department of Applied Human Sciences. And we get to eat, at the cafe quite a bit.
Every now and then she invites me, but
So she comes home and says, "Oh, we had the best thing for lunch today." doesn't she?
absolutely. She always brags about it,
Yeah.
so it's always good.
Great. All right.
Well, and that's something we should mention, that these items that we eat are things that show up on the Cafe Burrier menu all the time.
That's right. Yeah, we've had the corn chowder for the past couple of years. We'll use the slaw in lots of different things.
Yeah.
We've never had the brisket. It's a little more expensive to do.
Mhm.
So, but we usually do the pulled pork, and we'll put the
We've come on.
coleslaw on that. Oh yeah, that's a very popular day, is the pulled pork. Right. I think we have someone here that actually has been to the cafe quite a bit.
Come on up.
Yeah, I really appreciate those that are return customers to the cafe year after year. And it's nice to get to see familiar faces. And I see yours quite a bit in the cafe.
Oh, I love this
so
place.
thank you very much. Want to introduce yourself?
Chris Oberfeld.
Yeah. So you said people who come back year after year. Chris is one of those guys who comes back day
Day
after
after
day.
day.
Day after day.
Yeah,
He
every
does,
time I
yes.
come to Cafe
That's
Burrier,
why you
Chris,
can't get a spot. I sign up early and often.
He does.
Chris and his wife are here every
Yes.
time I show up.
Yes, thank you so much, Chris. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that. But it's great having it here on campus. Now
Absolutely.
you can just walk on over and
Mhm.
come up 3 flights of steps, and you're here at Cafe Burrier.
I've never had a bad meal here that I can remember.
Yeah, it's great.
So what was your favorite tonight?
Favorite tonight? I love a chowder.
Oh, the chowder. I know.
I'm a sucker for soup and chowders.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you've had this
Brisket's
in the
amazing.
cafe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could smell it cooking. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Couldn't wait for it to get to my table.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the sausage is good. The,
Mm-hmm.
the brisket's amazing.
Brisket is good.
Yeah,
So
we should-
moist.
Yeah.
Mine never turn out that good.
Yeah, it's that slow roast. I think he said that on 250 or 245 or something, a really low temperature, just, it really makes it so juicy.
These guys knock it out of the park every single time I'm there.
They do. Our students do a fantastic job, of course, with the leadership of Chef Sang, but then the students come right behind him and learn so much and do a great job.
Absolutely. I love
Chris,
it.
thanks for coming.
Yeah, we really
Absolutely,
appreciate
buddy.
it. Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Anywhere.
So if we do
Yeah.
another live show, you'd come
Let's
back.
do it. Let's do two.
He just likes to eat.
I know.
Yeah.
I think he just wants,
The more brisket, the better.
That's right.
Thank you guys.
Thank
you.
you so much.
We should mention that we didn't do the sausage on camera tonight, but Chef was kind enough to share with all of our guests and with
Yeah.
us some
That was a
some
bonus.
sausage. This is really good.
Yeah, it was a bonus.
And I'm finishing off my muffin.
Okay. All right. So the only thing we've missed is dessert.
Oh, yeah. Jordan, where's the pie? I forgot. How could I forget about the pie?
Your favorite
Oh,
part.
no.
We have plates.
I'm just finished with it. Sir.
Mm-hmm. Just in it for the dessert.
I'll get a couple for them. Can I just have
We got pie coming.
for them?
I eat out of order every time. I mean, in theory, we would do the chowder and then the meal and then the pie.
Well, you've got it all sitting right here in front of you.
I know it's hard to.
You just kind of go back and forth.
Yeah. So we're going to start getting the pie passed out to everyone so they can enjoy the pie. And again,
Yeah.
we want to thank our students
Yep.
who came in tonight and helped out. And thank Jordan for being here again. And then the good news is it looks like we've got some extra brisket over here still
Okay.
to come. So there
Yeah.
should be plenty for everybody to
Yes. Yes.
have extras.
thing. I saved a lot of calories for tonight.
Yeah, me too. So, all right. Anybody else want to share any thoughts on their meal?
We'll go ahead and take it.
All right. Studio audience is all eating, so
Yeah,
it's hard to
I
get
know.
anybody to say too much.
All right. I
Right.
think your pie is coming this way. Nope.
Now,
I don't care. I'll give you something. If he's giving something special.
cut line. We are getting the pie now.
Oh,
We got some. All right, let's try this. We want to make
All
sure we
right.
get to taste
we do.
everything.
We want to try everything.
Yes, thank you, Jordan.
Okay.
Here we go. Mm. Oh yeah. Now here's the thing. I don't usually like nuts,
Mhm.
but I can handle it in
Oh,
raised pie.
Because it's the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. And there's enough chocolate in here that really
Mhm. That's a big piece of pie.
it is.
I'm going to work on my brisket here when we finish up.
It's very good though.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good. And it's moist and
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
it's good. Okay. But we really want to happen is to stop talking and start eating.
That's right.
So we're going to wrap things up. Let's go back to the kitchen one more time, Sang. Thank you again. And
Thank you.
Jordan, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks so
thank you
much,
all.
Jordan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And we will we'll be back soon and we'll do it again.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you. That
Thank you
will
very
wrap
much.
things up.
Thank
Yes.
you.
That is for our chef and his crew for a great job they did tonight. Again, we want to remind you a couple quick things. Coming up next Tuesday, we'll have our next alumni spotlight with Dr. Jason Gulley. And then Giving Day coming up on April 13th. We hope you will participate. Maybe even you will support Cafe Burrier when you come online and give on that day. So that is going to wrap things up for Dr. Dana Bush. I'm Dan McBride. Thank you for watching live from the EKU campus. Good night.